What's going on, YouTube? It's Gavin. I'm here with another reaction for you today. So I mentioned in my previous videos on this channel that I used to have another channel. Something happened, it got taken down somehow. I'm not sure exactly what happened. So a few days ago I started this channel from scratch, along with a brand new Instagram page and a brand new Twitter page. So like, subscribe, and also join my Patreon. I have the link for that in the description box below. You can catch live streams, live reactions, and even the ad back on Snapchat. So this is going to be a Hopsin reaction. So he had an update for us. This video came out 3 days ago. It already has almost 1 million views, 656,000. So it's getting up there. It's close to 1 million. And 94,000 likes. So I know this is something big. I'm excited to find out what he's going to be talking about, whether it be a new album, a new feature, maybe he's signing someone. I don't know, but we're about to find out. And if you don't know Hopsin, I definitely recommend looking into him. His flow, his wordplay is just insane. He's definitely somewhere along my top 10 for rappers as far as rap goes. So definitely go check him out if you're not familiar with him. But anyway, let's go find out what he's talking about.
What up, everybody? Hopsin here. I just wanted to update you guys on a few things before I start releasing new music here in 2021. So
he is releasing new music, yo. I'm telling you guys, I feel like this is gonna be a big year. I'm not sure about things other than like sports and music go for this year, but as far as sports and music goes, I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be a big year for both sports and music. So I feel like a lot of stuff's gonna be coming out this year, because if you think about it, this quarantine, most people in America and across the world were stuck in their house stuck in quarantine for months because of COVID. So all these musicians and rappers and everyone had all this time at home to create music. So there's gonna be a lot of albums dropping this year and next year. I'm telling you guys now, it's gonna be huge. So let's continue.
the past 3 to 4 years, I was in a really dark, depressing state. I felt like hurting myself. I felt like hurting other people who were contributing to the way that I was feeling at the time. And I really thought that there was no way out of the place that I was in whatsoever. I had friends and family who would try to give me advice here and there, but I just kind of wrote it off because I assumed that the issues and the problems that I was encountering were above anything that they could comprehend. So yeah, I just ended up, staying at home all the time, ordering Domino's pizza and just never leaving the house and just creating my own hell. I eventually got into such a dark place that I said, fuck it, let me go to therapy. What do I have to lose? Because I felt like I had lost everything else. And
I would like to say too, that was awesome of him to do, because a lot of people are afraid of the stigma of going to therapy. And some people are worried like what people might think of them or all this other stuff, or don't want to put themselves to go through therapy. And it's always a big step forward to go through with therapy. So I would like to say congratulations, Hopsin. Like that's a really good step forward if you're watching this.
In the process of doing therapy, it felt good to vent and talk about my problems. I wouldn't say that, just the first few sessions cured everything that I was going through, but I was curious and interested in diving deeper into understanding myself more and what was really going on. So I eventually got into hypnotherapy, and man, this fucking lady ripped my goddamn soul out of my body and put the shit back in and brought to light all these things that I didn't even know existed. And it turns out that I was, living my life with these traumas lingering in my subconscious and fueling my actions and reactions to certain things that were going on. And I had no idea. I used to think life was just like all about just face value things. Like, you're born, you learn to walk and talk, you go to school, you make friends, you learn to make money, and it's just as simple as that. And I was a fucking idiot. And even after hypnotherapy, I was still so curious. I was like, man, I want to learn more. I want to really dig deeper into this because this is something I've never explored before in my entire life. So I eventually moved to Thailand, and I started just researching human behavior, human nature, learning more things about myself and reflecting on the past. And you know, in the process of me, you know, reading certain books and learning all these things, I learned to take accountability for my actions. I learned to be more empathetic and be more responsible as a human being. And I also learned that this fucking human body is like a crazy ass machine that I didn't even know how to operate. You know, I've been living my life all these years as an adult and just thinking that I had it all figured out, and I was a fucking idiot. Like I said, I was an idiot to even think that, but you know, you live and you learn, and that's just the process of life. But
I think I really like the message of this video, what he realized and everything. And I gotta say too, you have to go show people empathy. I mean, I see people get mistreated all the time by like Karens, you know, like the ladies that come in thinking that the whole world revolves around them, and then like they treat people like shit because they think that they're up on this fucking pedestal, when really they're here along with the rest of us. Nobody, not even the president, doesn't matter who, nobody is up here. Everybody is, we're all humans. It doesn't matter our race, what religion, not how old you are or what you've been through. I mean, that matters for you, like as learning experiences and everything, but nothing makes you better than anyone else. We are all the same, and you got to go around showing people empathy and treating people with respect. So that's a message for me, at least. Let's continue.
my reasoning for making this vlog is to let you guys know that the music that's coming out is music that I made during my dark times over the past few years. I didn't put it out because I wasn't ready to be an artist publicly. I didn't feel like being Hopsin. I just wanted to do my music behind the scenes because I've always enjoyed making music. You know, it's a way that I vent about my life, and it's just like...
Oh, so this is, I'm really looking forward to this then. Because I was thinking last year, because of quarantine, everyone was making music. But, I mean, he's talking about through years of like personal stuff, and I really like when music gets personal. You know, not every song has to be about getting lit at a fucking club. Like I prefer bars and actual real shit versus like shit talking about people talking about lives they haven't lived, making up lies in songs that aren't even their lives. They've never even experienced those things. And I know a lot of artists do that shit just because it sells. But anyway, point is, I'm looking forward to the hearing what Hopsin has to release coming up. And also, I'm looking forward to having all these albums. Like I said, a lot of recording in quarantine, so a lot of stuff's coming.
It's healing to me in a sense. So I made a bunch of songs during these crazy, fucked up times that I was in. And I told myself, you know, when the time is right, I'm gonna release these songs, but right now it isn't right. But yeah, fast forward, it's 2021. Now the time is right, so I'm gonna be putting a lot of these songs out, but I wanna make something clear. I'm not in this place anymore. When you guys hear these songs and you see these videos, I'm not in that place anymore. You know, I've grown out of it. I made it over that speed bump that I was going through. And, you know, I'm on to my next journey in life, but I want to share these moments with you guys because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who will be able to relate to it, and they may feel like they're in that dark place as well. And I want to let you guys know, if you are able to relate to this music and you feel like you're in that place, you can get out of it. And I know, you know, when it comes to spirituality and self-healing and cleansing, it sounds fucking corny. Trust me, I'm the king of understanding that shit sounds fucking stupid, and I get it. But you know what? This is real life, man, and when you encounter certain issues and stuff, that's really the only way out, is focusing your energy inward and just understanding who the fuck you are and getting your mind right, because the world is gonna constantly have negativity being thrown at you. You know, there's gonna be sharks everywhere that's trying to bite you, this and that, but when you get this right, you learn how to maneuver through all that shit. So if you are going through that, or going through any type of...
That's like I said in my previous videos I recently did. People will linger around and they don't pay attention to what you could donate to charity. You could donate all your money to charity if you win the lottery and end up with nothing. And people will focus on what you did in the past, not what you are doing to become better. A lot of people focused on what you did in the past. Not only that, but when you become successful, people will envy that. Because the fact of the matter is, people want you to become successful, but they don't want you to become more successful than they are. And I know there's a lot of people that are good that want to see you thrive, but there's always going to be some people with that mentality that are waiting for you to go down and then be like, tell everyone, oh, I told you it was coming. It's fucked up. But I'm glad that Hopsin's in a better place. I really am. So let's continue.
You know, dark depression, anything like that, just go on Google and type in closest therapist near me or whatever. And if you don't got the money for a therapist, shit, just go on YouTube and type in how to be happy, how to overcome negative thoughts, how to live a blissful life, how to get out of depression. You got to start somewhere, but you really got to want it though. But I'm not making this video to, you know, fully give a whole tutorial on mental health and all that. But I'm just letting you guys know there's a way out, and I'm letting you guys know that the new music that's coming out is not necessarily representing the place that I'm in now. I'm in a happier place now. I feel better. I don't feel like hurting myself. I don't feel like hurting anybody else. And I'm glad that I didn't do any of that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't know how to end this. So peace out, guys.
Like I said, I'm happy that Hopsin's in a better place right now. I wish him nothing but the best. And like I said, he's definitely along somewhere in my top 10 personally. And I'm looking forward to hearing new music from him. I know a lot of new albums are going to be dropping soon because of quarantine and everything, and I think it's just going to be a big year for music and for sports. Hockey just started. Personally, I'm an Islanders fan, and we're 3-1 right now. Hey. So, anyway, like, subscribe, share. Also, definitely check out my Patreon. I mean, I'm talking live streaming, live reactions. Join the community, and you won't miss out. So let me know what to react to next.